The wind chimes created a harmony with the passing winds. The designer owl in clothes blew along with the music. The pair, Everett Hanson and his wife Marjorie, stood in front of an ornate maple door. I wonder if it'll help us find Oliver. Marjorie patted down her black and white velvet dress. If the true blood sense led us here, a powerful warlock must be raising a youngling. Everett tightened his tie and checked his buttons on his cuffs. The sense seems too powerful for a youngling. Wouldn't this belong to a newborn or someone still pregnant? Marjorie asked. That's possible. In any case, a true blood warlock is here, Everett said. We can finally find our son, Marjorie said. The moment seemed to last forever as no one came to the door to greet them. Marjorie's heels clicked towards the railing looking out to the lawn. Water balloon remnants and a variety of crib parts sat underneath the apple trees. Everett joined his wife and looked up towards the stars. Straightening his back, he looked towards the door and knocked on it again. Everett glanced at the window, seeing a table off in the distance and a hallway to his left. A creak of the door inside alerted them both. Marjorie joined her husband's side in anticipation. Yawns and dragging feet halted at the door. A disheveled redhead in a wrinkled band t-shirt and heart-covered boxers stared at his unexpected guests. You know what time it is, right? What could possibly... You've got to be joking me. The three sets of glowing-eyed redheads stared upon one another. My darling, is it really you? Marjorie's hand reached out towards the redhead. As she stepped towards him, he took a step backwards. What are you... How did you find me? Oliver hung his head in his hands. My son, I'm very happy you're okay. But why did you leave us for all these years? Everett smiled as he stepped closer to his wife. Oliver's hands drooped with his head. How did you find me? We felt a true blood essence and followed it. We thought a powerful warlock was raising a youngling here. It was probably mine. It's a damn reminder of my magic, Oliver said. Everett looked down at his son. Did you pay attention at all to my teachings? Oliver furrowed his brow. If you did, you would know that the essence weakens and disappears the older you get. Oliver rolled his eyes and barricaded the door with his arms. A small creak sounded in the distance. Ashlyn poked her head out of the bedroom door. She walked over to Oliver and rested her head on his arm, letting out a yawn and rubbing her eyes with her palms. Marjorie and Everett locked eyes with her. Everett's eyes twinkled with excitement. You're the source of the true blood essence. Plain blood pregnant? You know you should have gone to true blood pregnant. Marjorie's glare resembled a hostile boar. Really, Mom? Plain blood? Oliver ran his fingers through his hair. Ashlyn lifted her head in confusion. What's a plain blood? Plain blood is the term for humans. Oliver turned towards Ashlyn in a hushed tone. Ashlyn nodded, satisfied. Marjorie rolled her eyes like boulders. True bloods are wizards with ancient magic, and mixed bloods are wizards with normal magic. My parents are snobs if they've been too subtle about it, Oliver said. There's also moonbloods, which are werewolves, and tainted bloods, which are vampires. We are not snobs. Stop telling your plain blood lies. Marjorie fumed smoke like a train. Call her by her name, Oliver said. Everett cleared his throat. Marjorie, calm down, whether Ashlyn is plain or true. She is carrying our grandson, and we both know what that means. Marjorie took a deep breath and sighed, hanging her head low. Hey, Ollie, who are those people? Ashlyn asked. These unexpected annoyances are my parents, the ones I ran away from, and the ones who I would like off our porch. Ashlyn nodded, understanding the situation, and walked into the kitchen. Oliver, you should let us stay with you, just until your son is born, Everett said. Why should I? And how did you know that our daughter was a he? We wanted it to be a surprise, Oliver asked. The essence of a male true blood is strong and powerful, where the female is gentle and soft. Adding to the fact that this kind of pregnancy is dangerous enough for a true blood, Marjorie said. Let us make sure that both mom and baby make it out of this alive, Everett's eyes pleaded with his son's wary ones. A sigh escaped Oliver as he turned towards Ashlyn. Ashlyn, honey, Oliver said. I'm in the kitchen making some cocoa. What's up? Ashlyn asked. Has the guest bed in the stairwell made? Oliver asked. I think so. Oh, and how do your parents like their cocoa? Ashlyn asked. We'll be having unexpected guests, sadly.